What's going on, everyone? Today I want to talk about 5 exercises that I would generally avoid, especially with muscular dystrophy. Now, these exercises are more based on power lifts, and trust me, athletes, people who are able-bodied, these are excellent for you. And I typically tend to avoid most of them, but if you feel like you're good and you have MD, but you're really strong and you want to try them, they are great exercises and they will definitely help you in the long run. But typically, if you have more severe MD or you want more longevity, because that's the most important thing is longevity, these are the 5 exercises I think you should avoid. Number 1, the bench press. I'm going to be straightforward. I do this every week. Okay, I do love the bench press and it is a great lift, but I feel like I am strong enough and I can handle it. So just the bench press, when you come down and you load up that bar, already you're putting a lot of strain on the shoulders. Even if you have perfect form, you're putting a lot of strain and pulling the shoulders to bring it down and all the way up. Okay, also the position, these power lifts, you use your whole body. Even though the bench press is going to target your pecs and your shoulders, you're still pushing off from the legs. It's a full body movement. So it's just a lot of force. And you gotta be careful about your back. A lot of people arch too much, take their butt off the seat, right? So now it's important to have a slight natural arch, not overdo it, and come out nice and controlled. But then some people also slam, okay? Sometimes our bodies can't handle, okay, that force of weight coming down, all right? Also, if your grip is not good with the myotonia, be very careful, make sure you have a spotter if you're going to try this. But otherwise, you can avoid that and you can switch to dumbbells, where a dumbbell press can easily let go. Typically, and that's what I do. I always drop my weights, make sure no one's around, drop the weights. It's easier with the grip and it's not as much strain on the shoulder. Exercise 2, the deadlift. Once again, yes, I'll do deadlifts once in a while. Again, the best exercises, and again, power lift, full body. Deadlift though, when you're coming down here already, you see the motion. Okay, whichever grip you have, I don't think that's an issue, but it's this motion right here, all right? A lot of strain on the lower back. Okay, the muscle, the joint, the nerves, the pelvis, the hips, is all related. And there's a lot of pressure, especially deadlift, you usually go heavy. Even if you go light, you're doing repetitions, it's hard. But this motion, boom, even if it's perfect form, you gotta be controlled. You gotta make sure you're doing it properly and go slow. But what I do, if you've seen before, lowering down is where I feel it the most. So if I lower down all the way and then pick it back up, it hurts a lot more. So what I'll do, I'll drop it from higher up so I don't put this pull on my way down. It is a tough lift. Like I said, the pressure around here isn't the best for us, and that can really damage our posture, you know, our lower back. It's not the best exercise to do, but like I said, if you can handle it, then do it. And all these exercises, like I said, I mentioned it before, if you're an able body or you're an athlete and you've been doing these are really good lifts, but just for some people, it's not. Exercise 3, the clean. So it's here, all right? I rarely touch cleans. Okay, that motion, it's a whip. It's a whip, it's fast, it's explosive. Great for athletes. For us though, that fast motion is not the best thing for us, because that fast motion can easily, boom, joints, muscles, cramps right away. That fast motion and explosive movement, it's not the best. So coming here, look at it again, it's whip and here. Right here, my elbows feel it, my shoulders feel it, all right? Not the best one. And then it's back down, boom, and snap it. a lot of pressure on the lower back again, the shoulders, the elbows. This, again, full body movement. It is powerful, but it is just not the best one. It's dangerous even for a natural person who doesn't do it often. All right, so this is the one I would definitely avoid. You can do other workouts to supplement for this. All right, hit isolated muscles, more controlled, not this fast explosive movement. Exercise 4, snatches. I'm gonna be honest, I've never done snatches. By looking at them, I already know they're dangerous. All right, big, it's more of a CrossFit movement. And like I said, if I can ever recommend the type of exercise, it would not be CrossFit for MD. It's all about speed, okay, and form. Not really touched on too much. So I like controlled bodybuilding exercises. So snatch, I'm using this, nice lightweight. It is basically this. Already, it's fast, it's explosive. Again, it's this motion where you gotta lift with your lower back. And then it's all shoulders, okay? You're whipping from your upper back, your traps, your shoulders, boom, overhead. Already overhead, standing, not the safest thing. Again, for myotonia, if you're gonna hold something over your head, okay, gotta be careful. It's not gonna be the best idea, especially that speed of, let's whip it up over our head. Okay, you're using a lot that's below to use your lower back and snapping it up overhead. Not the best idea. Like I said, we're going for longevity. We gotta be careful, we gotta be smart, right? Train smarter, not harder. Last one, exercise 5, the back squat, the most common type of leg movement. And trust me, if I could still do these, I would. I do love it. It is the best leg exercise you can do, but once again, another power lift, full body movement. So when you hit up the back squat, okay, you have already a bar, which will usually be pretty decent weight, on your neck. A lot of pressure on the upper back, pressing down along your whole spine. Already you can tell, not the best thing. Okay, and then coming down and up. Okay, it's a nice clean squat, it's a good movement. But right now, what actually is bothering me the most is my shoulders and my elbows. Because they're so cocked back, right here, holding onto the bar, you can see I can't roll my wrist any further. And actually at this point, it's really starting to bother me. You can see I'm barely holding onto the bar right here, okay? Because some of us might have that issue where you can't get that full grip because you can't extend all the way back. My range of motion is limited to the elbow and the shoulders. That's actually where I find the most pressure. Because for your neck, you can put padding here, which will help the pressure, right? And like I said, it's just, it is explosion. It's down, boom, up. But it's more the pressure that's on your neck and pressing down. And then it's the pressure of having your arms so cocked back in a awkward motion. So now obviously not going to be the safest lift as well. So let's wrap this up and recap a little bit. We got bench press, deadlift, cleans, snatches, and back squat. 5 exercises I would typically avoid. Don't get me wrong, I do the bench press. I do love that movement. I think it's beneficial. All these exercises are beneficial if you're on the snatch. But deadlift, I'll do it once in a while, and I used to back squat every leg day. These are great workouts, especially for athletes. It's explosion, it gets you ready. And you know, if you have an able body, these are beneficial. But once again, with MD, it is more of a struggle, and some of you might have the same symptoms I do. I work out every day, and these are exercises that I will typically avoid because I know these are easily, injury risk exercises. Okay, so it's not worth it to be injured and then have a muscle cramp or a joint ache, because honestly, that's gonna really not allow us to do much more in the weight room. So I hope you liked the video. I hope this helped you out. If you have any questions about these workouts or exercises that I would recommend to supplement instead of these, then definitely reach out to me. I'll be happy to answer any questions. And once again, before you go, please like and subscribe. Marabello Fitness on YouTube. Look us up on Instagram. And we will see you in the next video.